What's up, all you cool cats and
You
quarters?
started the last one like
Shout out, not actually. It's different.
I just listened to it earlier.
Shout out, it's different
you said
though.
the full thing.
I said cool cats and quarters. Shout out to the Quarter family listening. Quarters.
Wow,
That's
calling them
actually
out.
that was number something on our list.
Yep.
Nope, it actually wasn't.
Should we just jump right to that?
Shout out to the new podcast subscribers and followers. Is the Quarter family. Just came from there and
got all of
gained 4 subscribers.
How many YouTube accounts? Oh, 4. Okay.
Yeah, 4 subscribers and probably like 16 more years through that.
Jeez, is that how
Divided by 2. And then, so they listened to about 30 seconds to episode 3 and they liked what they heard.
Oh,
So shout out to them. Shout out to them. Hey, Quarters, how you doing? Glad you're all here.
Wow, I really hope they listen to this.
Thanks for coming. On that note, though, Jaden, because you said episode, 3? Yeah.
Episode 3 is my favorite.
Because
so
this
far.
is technically episode 5.
Correct.
Wow.
Episode 4 had
That's a whole
the show,
hand.
6,000.
5 fingers makes a whole fist.
Yes, I believe it does.
Yes.
Unless you lost a finger in an accident.
Ooh,
And 4
that's
fingers
touchy.
makes a fist.
That's a, pun not intended. That's a touchy subject.
Oh. Okay.
Yikes.
Anyways, moving on.
Ooh, okay, sorry for all you 3-fingered listeners. Anyways, I don't know how many of you there are.
I'm not thinking many.
You don't have to disclose that, HIPAA.
Right.
But anyways, no, Jaden here had some information, and she had some thoughts on our podcast.
Yeah, we should
imagine
we
that.
should probably clarify that we have 3 members in our studio audience here.
Yeah, if you can't hear the whispers and the snickers,
Yeah.
that's them. There it is.
Yep.
Well,
Here they are.
some thoughts that Jaden had on our way over here is that we ditch episode 1 and 2.
Back up. What? Say that again.
Her thought is that 3 was such a success,
It should be number 1.
we should just dump 1 and 2.
Wow.
And
Jaden
run-
just saying
and run
just
3 and
dump
4.
the roots, rip them
Run
up.
3 and 4, and I would just keep them named 3 and 4 because then everybody looks through
That's
YouTube
mysterious.
trying to find 1 and 2.
Yeah,
I think that'd be
would
funny.
frustrate some people, but
So
I would
you'd
agree
really
that
find out who the
1
loyal listeners
especially-
are.
1 is pretty rough, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't remember what 2 was. Really.
Jaden says I clear my throat a lot in that one, in which I have to clear my throat
Got a
now.
nervous tick?
So if I turn away and clear my throat, I
That's
understand,
innocent,
and
yeah.
so now I'm stressing out about it.
Yeah.
And I really
You
want
can
to,
unplug
but
the mic for a
the
second.
more Mountain Dew I drink, the worse that my throat gets. So
Stop drinking it
it's a
then.
counterproductive measure.
Right. It's
So if I clear my throat, don't be mad. I just have to
I
accidentally do
forgot
it.
me to clear my throat.
Yeah, so now we're just gonna like halfway make it through this
Anyways.
podcast. Well, anyways, welcome. Today's
July
sorry,
31st.
somebody sent me something. Today's
Okay, we get it. You're
wow,
popular.
the last day of July. I hope that we lived up July
I think we did.
because you're not going to get another chance at living July up.
Oh, 2021 you will.
Well, right, but the
Not
2020 July, that's done with, man.
It is.
2 hours
Well,
and 45 minutes from
I
now.
was gonna say, got a few hours left. Play like Fortnite later or something.
I hate Fortnite. I mean, don't even get me started on that.
GTA.
Maybe I gotta check into
gotta do that
I just
anyways.
don't. It's such a long, drawn out process to get into that
yeah,
game.
you got to start it up and then go do something else.
I just
while
want the
it
$1 million
loads.
and I'm gonna get off of it and play
Right.
something else. So, anyways, what have you been up to, man? You were on vacation. Tell us a little bit about
Yeah. Jenna's in the room also, if she wants to chime in.
Colorado.
Yes. Oh, jazzy.
Jazzy.
Where'd you learn that at?
that. I was an E minor 7, I think.
Yeah, the Fowl family took. Well, I should say the Fowl and Craxner family, as in Haley and Drew Craxner, took a vacation to Colorado.
Oh, shout out to
Winter
new
Park.
listeners, by the way.
Oh, maybe they'll bless.
Drew
Yeah,
and Haley.
actually,
Drew and Haley, followers of the Twitter account.
I don't know if they would
Also, Twitter
continue
account.
to listen, but
I gained some followers. Yeah, from the Craxner Fowl family. That's at HOPF Takes. Anybody that's not following,
shameless
at
plug
HOPF
there.
Takes. At HOPF Takes. If you follow and DM, maybe special reward in there.
okay, hold
Maybe
on. We don't have money to be throwing out rewards. to
who
people.
said money?
Okay. Well, I
Also,
feel like any reward you offer
maybe
has
if you
to-
want to get on the podcast, that's the best way to do it. Schedule's closing up fast.
Oh,
People are coming in by the swarms, so you
Oh,
gotta
geez.
follow and DM.
that might be false.
I reply
advertising.
fast. I got those noties on.
I don't know what that means.
Notifications.
Oh.
Carry on with your Colorado story.
We went to Winter Park, Colorado.
Oh, I
that
love
was-
Winter Park this time of year.
It actually was great. Yeah,
Yeah.
you familiar with it?
So good, yes.
I think the high was like 72 on one day, and
Wow,
it
it's
was
the
as hot
greatest
as it
number.
got.
Greatest number there is.
Life of 72.
Life
Didn't think
of.
about that.
Crazy.
We hiked a lot, like 21 plus miles, I think. We added it all up
Wow,
over
that's
the
a long
course
hike.
of 4 days.
Would you say that that's a long hike or a tall hike?
It was a few moderate hikes, I'd say.
Yeah,
It
but
was
if you
like a
hike
6
over...
mile hike, an 8 mile hike,
Okay, so
like
if
a
you
4
hiked...
mile hike, and a 2 mile
So
hike.
the 8 mile hike, would you call that a long hike or a tall hike?
The 8 mile hike was both long and tall, and
Well,
rough.
but see, what I'm trying to say is that you're moving up.
Okay, we're getting back in direction.
So would you call like a mile walk a long hike? Or would you call a mile hike a long walk?
I would not. I think hikes derive from going up elevation and also not being on like a flat sidewalk or paved surface.
So you would call it that was a tall hike.
Yes. The 8
But I
mile
don't think
one was.
I don't think
The
that's a
6
pretty.
mile one
I don't think
was-
that's a common I don't think that's common lingo. I think that we ought to change the game on that.
We're not from Colorado. It's not sure we can
Let's try
speak
to
it.
let's try to influence people on that.
I
From now on, listeners, it's
Wait, what
tall
is our-
hikes, not long hikes. Went on a tall hike this afternoon.
I don't know if I want to agree to that.
I walked up Braden's flight of stairs, and it's a tall hike.
No, we have different
Yes,
definitions.
it was
now.
not a long hike because I did it quickly,
It was
but it was
just
tall.
a flight of stairs.
Even though I did it quickly so that I could pant at the top.
I think a hike has to be like in nature. That's how I.
Interesting.
understand
So
the
if
definition of it.
if you're climbing something in the city, would not be considered a hike for you.
Correct. I might say just in like a common
just in,
language,
like
like,
the-
that
just
was a hike to get here, but I
using
don't
the
really
verb.
mean that it was a hike.
You were describing. It's an ad. Would it be an adverb in that situation?
That was a hike to get here. Mackenzie, consulting the English expert, what is hike in that sentence?
It would be a pronoun.
It was a hike to get here. It has to be a
pronoun.
noun.
No.
It was a hike.
Like it took a
no,
hike
because
to
you're
get here.
describing the noun. You're describing it,
Right.
which is the noun. So
Pronoun.
it would be a pronoun.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yes. That's what I
What?
said. Yes,
you
it's a
act like I
pronoun.
majored in English.
Well, apparently
You
she
wouldn't
did.
say it
You heard
was a
here
hike.
first.
Avery would be disappointed.
Hike is
Right.
a pronoun, apparently.
But in that sentence,
You wouldn't-
right?
Yeah.
It was
Right.
a hike.
Yes, I agree.
Oh,
So,
jeez.
because you're saying the climb was a hike.
Now I want to know.
Okay, I'll agree. Yes.
So also, would it be a metaphor?
I. What?
The climb was a hike.
It,
Speaking of the climb, I played guitar. I played the climb on guitar the other day. Since our last podcast. By the way, I did not get those podcasts up in time to. I just was lazy and
oh
my
yeah,
internet
because you
sucks
kind
at
of
home.
plugged your own.
Yeah, I was like,
performance.
everybody watch the Valley Falls graduation and then put on.
That was Graham again snoring. I
Dude,
keep
your
that
dog.
last episode too.
Jiminy Christmas. Cancer free though,
sleepy.
by the way.
Yes.
Shout out to Graham.
No, it's just
His whole life cancer free.
Just warts on his paws, not
Just
cancerous
warts.
tumors.
Right. Shout out
Took me
Graham.
$300 to learn that information.
His
So
whole-
love that.
Also, did he have psoriasis or whatever it was?
Hypothyroidism.
Yeah.
No, that came back to normal also. So that was another $200.
Oh, good.
That was
Phew. Bless
not a
up.
concern.
Bless up.
Yeah,
Good for
so
him.
Love that.
Good for him.
We love healthcare.
Hashtag thriving. He looks great laying on the floor there. Blending into the carpet.
He does blend with the carpet and matches
Fat
him.
sausage lard.
Excuse you. You can't say that.
Bless
to
up.
him.
I'm glad he's healthy, but
He is healthy. Yeah.
he looks it. He looks the spitting image of
He
dog
just
health.
likes sleeping.
Is he going to be on Dog Quarterly?
I don't know what that means.
I have a subscription to that magazine.
Oh wow, you pay for that?
No, I don't pay for that. I just take it out of my neighbor's mailbox.
That's
I'm
that's
kidding. I don't
actually a
do that.
felony.
I don't
You
do that.
just-
That's a joke.
you literally
Dogs
not admit to
Quarterly
doing
isn't a
that.
thing. I'm not
I
gonna
hope
pay
not,
for.
because-
I'm not gonna pay for one magazine every 3 months. That would
Okay,
suck.
I mean, keep defending yourself, but
Anyways,
also you have the right to remain silent because I think you're under arrest.
I plead the fifth. That's what my friend Lance always taught me to say.
Yeah.
So, anyways, speaking of pets, wow. Let's just go to option number one.
We
Pet
finished
peeves.
Colorado. Okay.
Yeah, glad that your hike
Colorado
was nice.
great. Glad we discovered what hikes were. I'm not
Rocky
sure we really
Mountain High.
reached a conclusion there, but
This John Denver.
Colorado.
John Denver's full of beep.
so we're jumping back number one here on our list, which
Yep.
is
So, speaking of pets, pet peeves.
pet peeves.
So, what do you want to talk about that? That was a suggestion, by the way. We didn't come up with it.
Well, yeah, we didn't have time to really think about that.
So, pet peeves. Let's try
I'm
to
trying to
name.
think of one.
Let's try to name each other's pet peeves. This would be a fun. This would be a fun
Okay.
segment. Okay, segment. Pet peeves with Wyatt and Braden.
Does that have to be our top pet peeve or just a pet
Just a
peeve?
pet peeve that we know each other has. Who wants to go first?
You need to go first. I don't know if I can think of one for you.
Um,
You're pretty easygoing. You don't get annoyed by
Pet
much.
peeve is my feet on your legs. What?
True, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
don't like that.
Yeah,
You get nervous just when I take my socks off when I enter your house.
kind of, yeah. You kind of floss your toes with the carpet threads.
No, I wouldn't say floss. That's not really. Yikes.
Oh.
You do have a really nice feeling carpet. I think that you don't
Don't
provide
think I'll
yourself
see
enough.
you burying your toes into the...
Well,
into
when I
the
took my
comfort
socks
of it.
off and I had dog hair all over my socks, I knew that.
That's Graham's fault.
Right.
I...
Well, you don't like that. You don't like how soft my hands are.
Well, not necessarily. I'm kind of envious of your soft hands.
Well, thank you.
I have pretty rough hands.
I've had them my whole life. I was born with these. Maybe it's Maybelline.
I don't particularly enjoy it when you like just wipe my face with your soft hands.
I don't necessarily do that often.
You do
COVID.
occasionally.
COVID. It's hard to. I
Right.
have a 6 foot wingspan, but which means each of my arms is only 2 feet 8 inches.
What? So
So I can't. So I can't actually touch you 6 feet away.
wait. Say that again. Your wingspan.
I said my wingspan is 6
feet.
foot. Yeah, I'm a square.
But each arm. each
I
arm.
found that out in
is-
4th grade, and I just continued to grow in a square. So
Each arm.
That's why they
is
called me
2
cinder
feet,
block.
8 inches. Is what you said.
yeah,
How does that work?
supposedly. Well, and then the chest and the center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you have that all measured out separately. In
I think
different
so.
parts.
Yeah, I did it a couple days ago.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm glad you occupied yourself doing that.
I had to fill out a form, so I just wanted to make sure that
Oh.
I was giving accurate measurements.
That's good. We don't want false reporting.
Yeah, there. Actually, one of my friends is making a statue of me, so I wanted to make sure that I gave them
I
so they
cannot
could
tell
do.
if you're being serious
so they
right
could
now.
do.
I'm just looking at my reflection in the sunglasses.
These are
that you're
nice
wearing
sunglasses, aren't
indoors at 9:24 p.m. right
These
now.
are nice sunglasses, right?
So I'm just looking at myself.
You know how much these
I
were?
look
$9.94.
confused. From where? Casey's?
Walmart.
Oh.
They're on the
Walmart.
bottom rack,
Sponsor us.
and I got them so that in case I threw a pair in the lake on accident, I'd have another pair. And so now I think I'm gonna go back to Walmart and buy the other 3.
I want to point out that we stay on topic about as well as a 2-year-old.
You haven't named any of my pet
Yeah,
peeves.
we moved from pet peeves into buying sunglasses.
There
at
it was. I
Walmart.
had to clear my throat. Now I feel better.
Uh-oh, hope you heard that. I kind of
Ooh.
cleared my throat
That was
subconsciously
Braden's.
there.
That was Braden's professional throat clear. Thank you for coming to
I
this
don't know
meeting.
what to say for a pet peeve for you. Am I a bad friend for not knowing that? I feel like you don't have
Maybe I
many
just
pet
don't-
peeves.
Maybe I just
You're-
don't give off the pet peeve
Yeah,
vibe.
you're not an easily bothered guy.
Any of the audience?
Well, I
my
could-
sister.
okay,
my sis-
Mackenzie's
well, don't
saying-
pick her. Don't pick her first.
Yeah,
Oh,
she said
Jen-
she is the pet peeve.
I mean, of the 3 here, one of them is my girlfriend, one of them is my sister. So I
One
mean,
of your pet peeves is walking too slowly.
oh man, people that walk slow in front of me.
That's
Gee,
yeah, I
Christmas.
think it's pretty common.
Ah man, no, like if you.
Can we find that pitch on the
Good
piano?
grief. Yeah, I think that's like a low G. Okay, yeah, walking slow. So what else?
Yeah, but shout out to the ones that know him.
Shout out to the ones
Okay,
that
I
know
like
me.
to call a friend.
Okay, yeah.
Mackenzie and Jaden.
Also, wow, on that topic, R.I.P. Regis Philbin. That was pretty sad.
Oh yeah, did see that.
Anyways,
I would say Wyatt's three
You're gonna embarrass
biggest pet
yourself.
peeves are Mackenzie, people that walk slowly in front of him, and Jaden Quarter. So
Oh.
And his ping going too high on the Wi-Fi.
oh my god.
That's his actual
Wow,
biggest
yeah.
pet peeve.
Which is caused by you.
No,
so
I would like
all
to
pet
argue
peeves
this
lead
point
back to
and say
Mackenzie.
that
I don't know
okay,
what.
Here we
the
go.
majority of the time that you're playing Fortnite, I'm not on the Wi-Fi and I'm
Oh, no,
reading.
but I can
She's
tell-
doing the. I can see her tweeting this with the clapping hands between each word.
So
Yeah, bad high pings. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yours is people screaming,
Kind of.
Yeah,
For the
you
most
like
part,
in general.
yeah.
or like in a car and people are loud.
Yes.
I think of Merrick just yelling in your ear, and
Right.
you're like, oh, okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, what's another one for me? You don't have any for me. We talk almost nonstop all day long.
I know,
and you
but
don't.
again, I feel like you're not an easily bothered person.
That's true. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a compliment, I think.
But I think that when I do get bothered, then
It's significant.
It's significant.
Yes. I don't know, people who are tech illiterate.
Yeah, but also that comes with an understanding. I mean, like some people just are like that. I mean, people that shouldn't be tech illiterate and are
right.
are
After you, I should clarify. After you've shown them how not to be tech illiterate about something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be probably the same for you.
Yeah.
Also, people moving your stuff around, like in your room. You
I
don't
think
like
I've
that?
gotten better about that, but I used to be like that. Yeah.
You used to be pretty OCD.
Right. Like I'd say in the past, like everyone leaning on my bed right now, that probably upset me, but now.
Yeah, I know. No, I know. I used to lay on your bed and you'd get so mad.
Right, but now I'm like, I don't. care.
Also, another one off of that
He's
is
silently seething. He's like, off my
Okay.
bed.
Well, they misunderstood that. point.
people disrespecting your dog.
Oh yeah, that's just not
People
a pet peeve. That's
asking
just,
you how the weather is up there.
I don't ask that as frequently as you would think.
People
I'm not exceptionally tall. I don't.
people
think.
asking you if you shave your chest.
Oh, no one's asked me that. I don't think.
Well, that's awkward.
When we don't fill the water bottles in the fridge.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes you upset.
Anything water related where it's gonna impede
Wow.
my access to it. there'd
Save
be
the
an
whales.
issue. Yeah.
I had one on the tip of my tongue. I forgot when everybody laughed about being on your bed. What was that? Oh man, I was gonna say. Oh, when people when people disrupt your schedule.
Depends on
well,
how
yeah.
tight my schedule is and what
Right.
I need to do.
Right, but I mean like work out at 4, sleep at
That's not very
11,
consistent. If it was like,
sleep at 11, water at 11:01.
see, it's not that consistent. I think you're.
I think
That
that
is
you're
fact
fooling
when
yourself.
People mess up the schedule.
Thank you.
It depends on the schedule. Like,
If I want to work out with you, you say we're going now or you're not.
okay, well that depends. Like tonight, we took our time getting to that. But like, if I had to wake up for work at 5:30 tomorrow morning, then yeah, I'd be like, let's get this done. and
Shout
get to it
out
so I
to
go
you being
bed.
fired, by the way.
What? Excuse you. Hold up. No, it's my summer job. Let me clarify that.
So you got fired from a summer job? Dude?
No,
Wow.
no, it was my temporary summer job, and
Oh.
the program was over, so I'm done for the summer.
Wow. So you
No
completed
fire,
your
no
mission.
pink
So it's
slip.
return to base.
Yeah, I guess. If base is
Your
Wichita
house.
State.
Wow. Shout out to Shockers. Going back to school, huh?
Yeah.
Good luck being a tour guide, and we can't say hiking around campus. You weren't
No.
hiking. It's a
Walking.
walking
strolling.
around, strolling around
guiding.
campus, guiding. Yeah, providing guidance around campus
Right.
with a
that's
mask
literally
on
my job
while
description.
talking.
I think we can take the mask off. We have like sound assisting systems that we like wear on our hip, and it like amplifies. Oh, you have a
Right,
microphone and it
yeah.
amplifies it off your hip or something. Haven't been there yet to look.
And you
at
can
them,
take the
but-
mask off. Are you going to yell? Are you
I
going to
think,
like every
but also,
20 feet say
which-
6 feet, please?
Uh-oh.
Please remain socially distant.
We have a listener leaving.
No, leaving
Are you going to say please remain socially distant throughout our tour?
I think I might need to say that, but also think our groups are pretty small. I'm like, I'll be from the same family if they are there. So
So are you going to stay 6 feet from them? How?
I think I'm supposed to. That's why we have the sound
Gee,
device.
many Christmas. So what if you hold the? So you can't hold the door for them anymore?
Probably not.
Oh man, that's a shame. So now people are going to think that Wichita State is rude and
I think they'll
non-chivalrous.
probably understand why we're doing it.
I bet they'll think they're non-chivalrous anymore. And they'll go to Wichita State and they'll
Maybe.
be like, "Man, Shockers killed
You know
chivalry."
what? Just for you, I'll be sure to explain why I can't hold the door.
You should
then.
you should do that like cool guy like holds the
Hold
door with
it
his
as long
foot.
as I
No,
can.
hold the door with his foot and then like leans really far away from it, and
Yeah.
everybody's
I have
and then
long
puts his
legs.
hands in his pocket,
I can
and
do that.
everybody's like, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you," and you're
Yeah.
like, you just nod at him. You're like, "Yep, you're welcome."
But the thing about being a tour guide is you don't really hold the door very often, anyways, under
Well,
normal non-COVID
because you
circumstances.
got to just
You
burn
gotta
right
lead
through the
the
next
pack.
building.
So if you hold the door
they're
and
on a
stand there,
schedule,
everyone
and you're on a
passes you.
schedule, and you don't like when people hold your schedule up.
And we're back to pet peeves.
There you go. Look at that.
Anyways, are we done with
Stand-up
that
comics.
category?
Yep. So I think that's good.
Okay, well, there's one off the list.
Number 2, cardboard cutouts. So I wanted to talk about this. I saw something funny on the way. So this comes up with COVID-19 affecting sports, and so stadiums allow fans to send in money. It's like
Oh, the fans pay for it?
yeah. So hold on,
Okay.
listen. I'll fill you in. I think I might be wrong. I think it's like $20 for a week, or like $40 for a week. And so like whatever games are played in that week, you know, they might have like 2 or 3 games or whatever. And then like at the end of the week, you either have the chance to pay another $40 for the week, or like you. And I'm not sure though if you like can reserve specific. I don't think it's specific seats, but I think it's just enough to like make it kind of feel like there's somebody watching you a little bit for the athletes. And like they've been having fun with it. Like for example, we're local for the Royals, so like the Royals have been doing like old Royals players, you know, like Bo Jackson and stuff like that, and they put Patrick Mahomes. Also, shout out to Pat Mahomes. I mean, that he better in 14 years run for president, because that dude, he owns Kansas City already. I mean, he's going to be owning the Chiefs. He'll be paying himself to perform.
Right. Does that mean he makes profit, or how does that work?
Eventually, I think. Yeah.
Can you pay yourself and still be getting paid technically?
I think so.
Circular pay cycle.
That's how like the Amazon guy works, doesn't it?
Oh, we're at Jeff Bezos.
No, I was questioning Jeff Bezos.
Oh, okay.
Jeff Bezos, put a
let us know
sponsorship
how.
on this podcast.
Yeah.
We'll let you be on it. No, I'm teasing. Anyways, so yeah, they do that with cardboard cutouts, and blah blah blah, and so that's how they make the money off it. And so then I was like, well, then that kind of gets them a little bit of some sort of seating money, to pay for utilities.
A very small
But
fraction.
then also, I've seen several teams, and maybe it's uniform, maybe the rule was, or they all agreed to it. But a lot of that money is now going to like COVID relief funds. I saw.
Oh, good.
So the fans are paying to do that, and then they're just sending that money directly to like 100% of it to COVID relief or something like that. I saw that with some team, or like the NBA bubble was doing it or something. But so then on the way over here, I saw a pretty funny little meme with Slugger, so the mascot for the Royals, had a mask over his nose, and then was holding
it's a big
like
mask.
the food, like a cotton candy holder deal.
Yes.
And so he
ones.
had like a cardboard cheeseburger and a cardboard hot dog and a
Oh my
cardboard
gosh.
like cup of coffee and a cardboard like bag of peanuts, and it said food. And he was walking around these cardboard cutouts
say he was just walking around
with
empty
cardboard food, and I was almost in tears on the way over here. I thought that was so funny. So maybe I'll get the HOPF Takes account to retweet that
Wow.
from my personal account. But
Yeah, you
I
have
thought
the
that was
authority to do
hilarious. I just thought that was so fun. That was genius marketing and just creativity. It was funny.
You must be a sport management major.
Crazy how that works.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Cardboard
cutouts.
Kind of wild. We
Phil
were in
Jim.
Colorado. We were sitting in a restaurant, and they had a game on across the room. And I thought, wait, are there fans at that game? I think it was like the Marlins or something.
Ooh,
And then Drew and Dad explained that it was
Marlins all
cardboard
got
cutouts.
COVID anyways, so shout out to them.
I
for
actually
ruining
heard that
everybody
the
else's
MLB
life.
wasn't doing so hot with
The
players getting
MLB.
cases.
Let me give you a synopsis of what the MLB did. So, Jimmy
Graham?
Christmas. So the NBA was like, let's all live in a bubble and have like no positives.
Right.
And NHL was like, let's just do like 1,000 tests a day, and they have no positives. And like MLS was like, let's kind of sort of a bubble situation. Let's do a bunch of tests. And then the MLB was like, let's like test our guys and then just fly around to a bunch of different stadiums.
Ooh.
So,
Ouch.
yeah.
Well, that's how that's
Actually,
going.
news is the games that they they postpone because of COVID, like when teams get it, and so like they wait 10 days or whatever. Those games they're missing, they said that they're going to start doing 7-inning doubleheaders. So shout out to professional ball players playing high school baseball game
That'd be
nights.
pretty cool. I might actually enjoy watching that. They're shorter.
Yeah, I know. They might just
Regular
crazy.
9-inning games take way too long for me.
But so like a starting pitcher might make it through the whole game. That'd be crazy.
Oh,
A whole different
that could
coaching
change
aspect
the whole,
for that.
Yeah, that changes stat line.
Change the game.
Jeez.
So, anyways,
Is that cardboard cutouts?
yeah, those cardboard cutouts. I think.
How long have we been going? Can you tell?
I think close to 25 or 30 minutes.
Okay, well, we have two more. Wait, no, did we do Jane's opinions on podcasts? I think we did.
Yeah, we talked about her wanting to cut one and two.
yeah, cut 1 and 2. Was that her only opinion on it?
Any other opinions?
Just a few.
Oh,
What else?
Okay, I think she might be making notes.
No, it's good. We're all good.
Haha.
Any other
Oh,
notes you'd like to share with the listeners?
now's your time to talk. Do you want to get interviewed in the next podcast or no?
Sure.
Okay, that'll be interesting. I'll have to come up with some
Pencil that into your schedules.
fire roasts.
Episode 6.
You roast me every day of my life, so.
Hashtag exposed. Hashtag why Hops are canceled.
Hashtag HOPF Takes. Hashtag we don't cancel here.
Do we?
Not sure. Anyways, so now what time?
Oh, now it's time for our final segment, I think.
Sorry, I literally I had this thing in my throat, man.
Final section or segment. It's a recurring one for us called "What's in Braden's Room," and tonight it is new car keys.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's in new cars?
Can we
What's in
record that?
Braden's-
Have that
you
as
didn't
the
even-
button sound
you
effect?
didn't even-
Whoa!
You didn't even like give me a chance to say for myself what's
No.
in new and
I
Braden's
just
room.
wanted to throw that out there because really nothing else in my room changes. by the week.
But as we talked about when we were prepping for this, that 200 lens wipe dispenser, man, that's some hot action.
That's across the dresser from the new car.
That's a
keys,
hot
yes.
take. That's a hot take there.
I have some Zeiss, not sure I'm pronouncing that. Sponsor us anyways.
I believe it's this.
200 individually wrapped, pre-moistened lens wipes.
I love pre-moistened.
So they really clean the lens, and then also like to go around the backside where it kind of rests on your ears all day, you know?
So you pre-moisten around the backside?
Yes. No, the pre-moisten happens before I take it out of the thing. And once I open the wrapper, then the moistening happens.
So you pre-moisten and moisten then the backside of your glasses.
What'd you say? Sorry?
I said you pre-moisten and then moisten the backside.
No, you're missing the point. The pre-moistening
your
happens
glasses.
prior to me coming in contact with the wipe itself.
Right, it's pre-moistening now in the dispenser.
Well, you're missing the first part of the tagline, 200 individually wrapped pre-moistened.
Right, so not for individual resale.
Ooh, yes. That's just like federal
So you can't
law
be
or
dealing those
something.
out. You can't be dealing those out.
Right. Well, I could, but it'd be under the table.
Well, it'd have to be at like Dollar
You've
Tree or
already
something.
admitted to committing a felony of opening someone else's mail.
That was a
tonight,
joke.
So,
Hashtag not true. Fake news.
yes, pre-moistened lens wipes.
That's
Pre-moistened when they're in the package. I open them up and use the pre-moisture to moisturize.
What else do you have pre-moisturized in your room?
There's a lotion. Thank you.
That would be careful of that candle.
I have thick skin. Remember, going back to the hand comment, I have thick skin on my hands, so it doesn't.
So touch that flame. Put your hand over that and suffocate it with the oxygen.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that. The palm is not quite as thick
Wimp
as the
chicken.
fingers.
Bok bok.
Okay, all right.
Graham?
That was pretty accurate. This is some Ocean Men's Collection, Bath and Body Works Ultra
That's Shea.
Body Cream.
You never seen Shea
8
before?
ounces. I've heard of it. I don't know how it's spelled. SHEA.
8 ounces or 8 fluid ounces?
8 ounces. It says.
Is lotion fluid?
I don't know. Discussion for next podcast.
Discussion. HOPF Takes. Can we start taking notes now? Or? Also, that little dispensary you got of COVID masks. That's nice.
Non-medical disposable masks. Yes, I had to use those for work this summer, so
course,
I just got
of
a
course.
box of 50, and
Work.
there's maybe like 30 left.
Work.
Yep.
What else is in your room? That's about it.
Oh,
What's in Braden's room?
yeah. That's
Nothing. We got to save something for next time. We got to do it if it's reoccurring.
that's
Anyways,
about it.
Yeah, nice. That's your room.
The car keys, the wipes, and the lotion.
Oh, tell us about your car keys. Sorry, you did that whole. Sorry, I was trying to
Right, I kind of like tried to lead into
provide
the whole thing.
an answer to the
and-
question you asked, and then
Yeah.
rudely answered before I could answer your
Well,
question.
one would say that you were the rude one in that situation.
Okay, hurtful.
Yep. Yeah, I got a new car last night.
Wow! Clap, clap, clap!
Yeah.
Audio track. Wow.
Studio audience is where you clap.
No thanks.
Wow, that sounds like the TikTok.
That sounds. Wow! Wow!
Yeah, 2013 Kia Sportage. Oh, there it is.
Wow!
Really like it. Big fan.
Yeah.
Wanted to get a new, or not new, but new to me, reliable vehicle that's not going to continue to
leak
require
or fall
repairs.
apart on the road.
Right. Sunroof won't spill water in every time it rains. Bye, Mackenzie.
You almost made
I don't
it.
think you can sneak away.
You're in the middle of recording.
Oh, we are.
You're right.
Rude of you to interrupt us.
Anyways, thanks. Thanks for throwing off our whole. Now we'll have to start over. Now we have to re-record this
Toodles.
whole section. Great.
Well, I think we're approaching the end anyway. This feels like a natural stop.
I think, yeah, and honestly, I think that my throat is so dry, I have to cough
Well,
again.
yeah,
I don't
quit
want to.
drinking. It's like trying to hydrate with lemonade, and that doesn't really work. I feel like it just dries your mouth out more.
What? Yeah, because the sugar. Nerd.
Well, okay, well, same thing applies with your Casey's Mountain Dew. Casey's sponsor us.
Mountain Dew!
Okay. Oh, Mackenzie's back, interrupting us yet again.
Oh, actually, I remembered something. Before we shut off, we have to have a trap.
Oh,
It's a trap.
yeah. What
we
is
have
that? Throw it out to him.
Where should we do it?
Timmer's on the bed now. Bye,
But,
Mackenzie.
Bye, Mackenzie. See, I love my sister.
Brethren.
Jeez. What should our trap be today? If anybody listens this far, they must like the podcast. Shout out. Do we call this? We're calling this episode 5 too.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Right, yeah, this is
trap.
They need to.
Something
Can
funny.
they leave comments on the videos on YouTube?
Yeah, they can.
So
Actually, there has been a comment on the last one. Cooper
they need
Jepson
to leave a
left
comment of their biggest pet peeve.
Yeah, let us know a pet peeve or...
What's in your room? Or a cardboard
Oh,
cutout?
yeah, tell us something interesting in your room. That'd be fun.
Yeah. So you can beat
Tell us,
my room.
tell us the most interesting thing in your room. If it's pre-moistened, pre-moistened,
Bonus points for
That'd be
that.
bonus points.
Yeah.
Bonus points for something pre-moistened in your room.
Right.
So let's see the replies. Graham,
Get exposed. I'm not the dog.
sorry.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
I think the. Never mind.
Anyways, that's our show. So shout out to all you loyal listeners. Graham, Jaden. Okay, so
Yeah.
shout out to the quarters. Paul, if you're laying in bed right now, go to sleep. Kieran, you too. And
Original.
something else. Oh, follow HOPF Takes on Twitter.
Look at he's sleeping.
Oh, he's not. His eyes are open.
Well, he's stretching on his back.
No, I think he's itching spots that he can't reach with his deer legs.
Graham's laying flat on his back like a human, sleeping in bed.
Okay. Follow HOPF Takes on Twitter. Like and subscribe.
Talk
We're
to
getting
you
bigger. YouTube's going to start sending me $1 a month.
I feel like I have a bug crawling on me.
And I got to split it with Braden, so we'll be +6 on the year annually.
I think I just get all of it. Become a broke college kid and you have a real job.
We'll have to start filing taxes on this.
Ooh.
Yikes. So do you want the
gross.
money or not?
No, I think you get to make like at least $1,000 to start doing that.
Oh, so this is technically under the table, YouTube?
No, it's just not required by law.
Okay, well, you can research that and let me know.
I don't think I will until we see a buck out of it.
Okay, well, YouTube, send us $1. Let Braden do some research. Huh? How about it?